Hello. So today is day one of Drexel spring quarter online from California. It's raining actually. Well, it's okay. After my great breakfast prepared by my sister, it was so good. Oh man, it was like vanilla-y. It was like it was really sweet and I loved it. It was really cool. Get it? Oh wait, was that a pun? Sweet? Because it was like sweet food and then she's being sweet. Okay, it's not a pun if I explain it. Okay, and then basically right now I woke up at, I set my alarm at 8 a.m. California time, which is 8 plus 3. It's 11 Philly time. So then my wait, that makes no sense. Just kidding. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I woke up at 8, which is 11 Philly time, or 11 California time, and then no, 11 Philly time. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, 8 a.m. here, which is 11 a.m. in Philly, and then I did Tutor Your Way until 9:30ish here. I took like an hour and a half to do Tutor Your Way and get ready, and then I changed, and then it's right now I'm just going by Philly time because my recitation is at 3 p.m. and so right now that is Philly time. So then that is 3. I'm waiting for my recitation Zoom because that one is synchronous, which means I have to be there. Well, I don't have to, but I want to because I'm not really understanding all of the problems. Like, I'm trying to do the recitations, and for the most part, I understand it. But, like, there's just some clarifications that would be nice to have. So then I'm probably going to join it in 15 minutes. And then, yeah, I'm supposed to have a bio lecture today, which I technically do, but I already listened to the online recording yesterday because it was just like syllabus stuff. So technically I'm done with that. And then I tried to take notes yesterday on the Wednesday lecture, but it's like I usually like to do the notes for the lecture after I've listened to the teacher talk about it, so then I can write notes of what the teacher is saying onto the slide, so then I can write notes. My notes would be a combination of the slides and what the teacher says, so it's like 2 in 1, so it's like much more cohesive. Or like I like trying to fit those two together to make it make sense for me, and usually that works for me. So then I just kind of stopped in like maybe 6 slides in, so then I can wait on Wednesday for the real stuff. But yeah, after recitation today, I just have like band. Online band, yes. Alright, let's do some chem recitation. Okay, I reached a part into my chem recitation where I don't really get it anymore. It's like something about brominization of 1 mole of methane with like a list of moles of bro something, BR2 something, I don't know. This is the first day. I'm like a little like so I'll just tell you what I did to prepare for my online classes. So basically what I did was I made let me show you. Basically I made folders for myself. So I went and then I created a spring quarter 2020 folder, and then I have all my classes here, and then this is just a textbook for nutrition, but I don't know which one to put into maybe lecture or lab or whatever. And so for bio, let's click in. I have my
folder for lecture recordings, which I realize I don't need anymore because literally they give us the recordings. I'm not going to go into lecture and record them myself. So then I just have slides, and I already pre-downloaded the slides that they gave us for week 1. for convenience. And then I have like bio recitation. I don't think they gave us anything. Yeah, not yet. Oh, mostly because this will be mastering biology. Okay, but I don't know. They sometimes have Word documents. And this is the syllabus. And then I have the textbook and access code receipt because I bought it, and then I just want to keep the receipt here for proof if I run into any trouble.
And then I took notes on the syllabus. So basically it's like lecture, I have 2 to 3, and then they're asynchronous. So I needed to know which ones I needed to be online for, right? Because I need to make sure like I know which ones I need to be on Zoom for and which ones I can just do on my own time so I don't miss anything and lose credit for like participation or whatnot.
So for bio lecture, it's asynchronous lecture, so recorded, I can do that whenever I want. Then recitation is mostly the mastering biology assignments due every week, and then I have weekly assignments. I have weekly quizzes now. It's so annoying. So basically every week I either have a quiz or an exam. But yeah, and then I took notes on like the due dates so that I have an idea of like when things are due, like Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, stuff like that. Like Wednesday here, it's like the threaded discussions, which is a new thing. And then so then these are not graded, but they'll be monitored, and they don't want you to just be like, oh, I agree, good job. They want you to actually participate. So there's a total of 3 due on Sunday, it said on the syllabus, I think, but for some reason the professor kept saying Saturday in her recording lecture yesterday, so I just wrote that down there just in case. And then lab, remember I was talking about how like labs, I'm like, wait, how does that even work online? So they're using Labster, and I'm not sure, but it's kind of like a simulation. I'll show you once I get to that. And then they have like a license code if they ask for you, if they ask you for it, and then these are also asynchronous, so then that means I don't have to be on Zoom like with the lab TA and be like, oh, this is your lab, I can just do whatever I want, and then it's due on Sunday, and then it's graded for completion and accuracy, so I actually have to like make sure I'm answering all the questions in the simulation correctly, so I'm getting full points.
Like this is just for me to know like what I need to actually focus on and what I like, well not, I need to focus on everything, but what is graded, you know, like, because
if I go into the mindset that everything is like totally chill and not graded, then I'm like, woohoo, blah, 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 whatever, click A, B, C, right? Or if I go into the mindset being like, oh my gosh, everything is like, has to be 100% accurate, then I'll be like, ah.
Has to be 100% accurate, then I'll be like, ah.
So this is just for my peace of mind to know what I need to like do for each one. And then same thing for chem. Chem, actually, I have 2 synchronous things, which is why right now, oh, I have 7 more minutes until my recitation. So recitation is on Zoom, so is lab. So that will be interesting. But that means I have to be on at 11 to 1 p.m. This is like California time, PST. So I converted everything into like...
So I like rewrote my schedule, but on the side I wrote like, so this is like Philly time, on the bottom is like California time. So then if I look at my schedule, like right now, technically 3 p.m. Philly time, I have something, but then if I were wanting to like look at it with just like my home time, then I'd be like, oh, okay, 12. So like when everyone's eating lunch, then I should be in my recitation. So yeah. Alrighty. Blah blah blah. So that's my organization. And then yesterday I just did as much as I could with what they gave me. Like I listened to the recordings that they already gave us so that I could be a little more on top of it. And then, yeah. Alright, I have 5 more minutes to get on the recitation, so let's get on it. Oh shoot. LOL. Yes, it is 3. So we do have recitation, I think. Alrighty, let's do it. Do you see me right there? Actually, there's a lot of people here, I think, because some people think that attendance is mandatory, but it's not. It's only suggested. So, like, some people think it's required. People are saying it's not mandatory. That's why I took notes here, because, like, these questions always come up, and people are like, wait, is it actually, like, worth all the points, or do I actually have to be here or not? This is why. Like, recitation, attendance is not required, but recommended. Smirk face. That took me a while to figure out how to draw. And then a week behind lectures, even though we didn't have the lectures yet, but yeah. So that's why I did this, so that I can do that. Oh, she's talking now. Alright, bye. Alright, people are starting to try to figure it out. Attendance is not required, but strongly recommended. That's right. And then your assignment is graded. Yay, they got it. Someone did their notes too. Good job.
When they put timing in a weird way on the original calendar, they put it in military time, and my math is kind of terrible. So we are on right now.
I woke up at 8, which is 11 Philly time, or 11 California time, and then, no, 11 Philly time. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. 8 a.m. here, which is 11 a.m. in Philly, and then...
Now, I apologize for the wackiness. Hello, everybody. My name is Adrian. I'm going to be the recitation instructor for 103. So just be sure that you're uploading your materials by midnight on Sunday, and we're good to go. And like I said, we are not grading for correctness. We are simply looking at, did you attempt the problems? The only thing that matters is, did you attempt them, and are they reasonable? You know, if you draw me pictures of SpongeBob SquarePants, I might only give you half credit as opposed to full credit, depending on, you know, how good the drawing is. But as long as you're doing it, you have an attempt, we'll be in good shape. Because part of what I like to do is bring in when I start to see common errors, because usually it's not just one or two people who are running into the same problem, right? And we can kind of correct where the underlying issue is. So I got a question from Anastasia here saying, do you want us to send you a PDF of the work? Yes, so I will be posting, you'll send me the completed work. It can be a PDF, it can be a Word document, doesn't really matter. You can feel free to unmute if you want to jump in. I apologize, like I said, if I'm butchering somebody's name. The textbook is useful. I believe you can order the textbook online. Full disclosure, I don't have a copy of the textbook either. So it is useful, particularly for practice problems and things like that. So I do recommend ordering a copy of it. I'm sure Amazon or Barnes & Noble, which I think is only online now. I haven't been in a brick and mortar Barnes & Noble in a long time, but you should be able to get access to it. I would even check out the Drexel bookstore. They may have an opportunity for you to be able to ship the textbook to you. Time we get deeper into the quarter, that has not been formally decided yet, but it's entirely possible. So Jemine, we are going to go through the actual problems next week. We're not actually going to go through any of the problems today.
Okay.
Did you have a question in terms of how to format the answer, Jemine? You want to just hop on the audio?
Yeah, I was a little... So basically, on the syllabus, it said that the assignment is due next week. And so, does that mean that I have to complete everything and, in a sense, like, know everything on my own?
We are grading based simply on attempt. You will have, notice the due date is not until Sunday, so you will have completed all of the lectures associated with the content prior to it being due. I know, it's a little weird, right?
Yeah.
Remember from 101, 102, it was oh my God, I have to do all of this, especially if you had an early recitation. Oh my goodness, I have to do all of this before I've had the lecture. The due dates will not be until after all the content is covered.
Oh, okay, thank you so much.
No problem. I know that's it's a very stressful thing. We had long conversations with as a TA group about how we were going to do this because it's really unfair for us to say, oh, well, yeah, you have to complete it before you've done the lecture. So, like I said, the week one, which includes things like the bromination experiment, the bromination reaction, is due on Sunday night. So you will have already had all of the lecture that will cover all of that material.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
Yeah,
No
thank
problem.
you.
No problem. Anybody else have any questions? Feel free to jump on in. Okay, cool. Lauren, great question. The first email did not sure. I don't have a percentage. If we want to base it on what other schools in the area are doing, I know Drexel has gone to, or Temple has gone to pass-fail, so has Penn. Now, granted, they were in the middle of their semester, so that might be why they did their switch, and we're going to maintain because, you know, we're on a slightly different system being quarters. Essentially, as soon as I know, I will pass that information on to you. As of right now, we are still on standard letter grades. Expensive to grade. We do not have to deal with that over here.
She just said we have no formal lab reports. Oh, yeah.
Sheets in terms of, you know, anything I can do to ease your anxiety. If you have questions, feel free to email me. I'm going to be really on top of my email. If you want a Zoom chat, mostly because you just want to see another face, I'm happy to do that too. I don't know about you guys, but seeing people's faces is kind of amazing. It's the little things in life, right? So if there's anything additional I can do to help ease some of the anxiety with the coursework, particularly from the technical standpoint, please let me know. Okay? I'm really looking forward to working with everybody this quarter. Yeah, so any other questions? Anything like that? Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot thumbs up and such like that. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you guys next Monday at 3 o'clock.
Oh!
I am now on the correct time. I apologize for that. And see you guys next week.
Yay.
All right.
Bye.
You're welcome all. See ya.
Thank you. Alrighty, end of class, and we didn't do anything because it was just intro, and now I have to figure out how to do brominization on my own. Or I could wait for lecture, but the thing that I'm worried about is I'll completely forget about this assignment, and then I'll be like, oh shoot, I didn't do it yet, and then it'll be like next week, and it would have already been due. So okay, let's just see what I can do. Technically, I'm done with classes right now. Yay. It's okay. I'll get my stuff together. Maybe do some nutrition, foods, health, because it's an online course and she posted the lectures already. Bye-bye.
All about maintaining a stable equilibrium, so thermal homeostasis means to maintain a stable body temperature. Today, you will collect field data and conduct controlled experiments to uncover how mammals maintain a constant body temperature. We have arranged for you to visit a friendly bear herd in northern Canada. Ready to go? Believe me, you will want to wear gloves before this field work. Find and click on the glove box to your left to be on your way.
Wow, that's fast. Whoa, teleporting? You can teleport.
Welcome to a warm summer day in the north. It seems that temperature regulation has become increasingly exhausting for deer. Here are some tools to help you record the external and internal temperatures of deer. Pick up the infrared camera. Click on the deer to take an infrared image of its body. Your infrared image will be waiting for you in the lab. Oh, look to your right. Another deer is running here from across the valley and obviously wants to meet you.
Oh, yay! come here, dear. Oh, okay, you can come to me.
Click on him you'll also want to take their internal temperatures. I am glad that's not my job. Put down the infrared camera and pick up the internal thermometer.
Oh my. That's lovely.
And that's why field work is so exciting. What a healthy 38 degrees Celsius. Let's compare its temperature with that of the deer that just ran here. Click on the second deer. Looks like their internal temperatures are both 38 degrees Celsius.
Oh my.
We'll have to go to the lab to examine their infrared images and conduct some more controlled experiments.
That's
Put the internal thermometer down and choose a deer to bring back to the lab.
What? I can take one back? No way. Whoa. Alright.
Welcome back.
Oh, there's my deer.
You can see the deer waiting for your experiments in the metabolic chamber.
Oh my,
But
that sounds
first,
horrible.
let's start with an overview of how deer thermoregulate.
Oh, there you are.
Deer and humans both transmit sensory input about temperature from their bodies to the hypothalamus in their brains. Which of the following statements is true?
Oh shoot, I'm graded for this.
Yes. If the air and ground temperatures are the same as the deer's body temperature, then there is no radiative or convective heat exchange. Click on the tabs to compare the infrared images of the deer's body along with cross-sections of their legs.
This is a weird angle.
In cold weather, deer vasoconstrict their peripheral blood vessels. This restricts the amount of warm blood that reaches the body's surface. Click on the chamber control station to begin setting up your metabolic chamber experiment. Using an oxygen analyzer, we will measure the fraction of oxygen in the air flowing in and out of the chamber.
0.209.